A feast for the eyes, a delight to the senses. At first sight, your eyes embrace this vast greenery punctuated by mountains whose summits seems to touch the sky. The sea and its waves brush against the green and dense valley to compete with the beauty of the wonderful mountain landscape. There, you also admirably perceive the river Mejerda. Giving life to this land, Mejerda River proudly crosses its immense plains delimited by the mountains and the sea. Standing here, overlooking the plains for miles on end, you may not need much to understand why Rome made this land from its granary. You may also acknowledge the reason why a succession of different civilizations and cities took place here, leaving behind an epic memory or once very prosperous and flourishing cities like Zama, Bulla Regia, and Duga, a history that defies time and forgetfulness. The northwestern region of Tunisia consists of 4 states: Beja, Jendouba, El Kef, and Siliana. The total estimated area of this region is around 16,000 square kilometers, which represents about 1/10 of the Tunisian territory. This geographical location has made the region very strategic. It has access to Algeria from the west, where the border is about 262 kilometers. It is also close to the capital of the country. The distance separating the various states from the capital is between 100 and 170 kilometers. It is also connected to the rest of the country and the world by Tabarka International Airport, as well as a railway network connecting the region to the rest of the country and also to Algeria. This infrastructure injects life into the region and gives residents, visitors, and investors a means to connect and reach major cities in the country. The area has modern infrastructures of paved roads linking the different states to important commercial ports and airports in the country, such as the port of Radis and the airports of Tunis and Enfida. The region's states have full coverage of landline, mobile, and internet networks that provide fiber optic connectivity to all industrial zones, as well as the economic and technological spaces in the region. This asset has allowed the establishment an important communication and technological infrastructure that will provide added value to development projects. The 4 states have a combined population of 1.17 million. Its active labor force is estimated at 61%. The majority of the workforce graduated from the Tunisian universities with high skills and professional qualifications in various fields. This asset gives the region many advantages to become a new destination for foreign investors seeking to reduce production costs or to increase productivity and competitiveness.
اليوم مؤسستنا قريبه برشا من المؤسسات الجامعيه الموجوده بالجهه، منفتحه على المحيط نتاعها التعليمي، سواء الحقيقه على مستوى التعليم العالي او كذلك التكوين المهني. الدوله الحقيقه اليوم توفر لنا تكوين تكميلي للاطارات حسب البيزوان الحقيقه سبيسيفيك نتاع كل مؤسسه.
In addition to the highly skilled workforce, the companies located in the region can count on the support of many governmental institutions like the Northwest Development Bureau, the Industry Development Agency, as well as many other institutions located in the region.
اليوم نجموا نستثمروا في الجهة، اليوم نجموا نتحصلوا على مهندسين أو تقنيين ساميين ذوي كفاءة ذوي إمكانيات المطلوبة في المؤسسات، ونجموا الإنسان اليوم يستثمر في الجهة ويكون متأكد اللي باش يتحصل على ماندوفر كاليفي دو كاليتي، ماندوفر الحقيقة سبيسيفيك سولون ليميتين اللي موجودين اليوم في السوق.
333 companies are operating in the Northwest, employing about 30,000 workers. 79 of these companies are wholly exporting, while 22 others are partially exporting. These figures reflect the diversity and the richness of the industrial fabric and services in the Northwest region. Many local and foreign companies have made great success here by taking advantage of different facilities and the positive investment climate in the region. The northwestern states are characterized by high precipitation rates that contributed to the provision of very important water resources, which enabled the completion of 112 dams, including major and minor ones, like Sidi Barak and Sidi Salem dams. The capacity of these dams is estimated at more than 1,300 million cubic meters, providing the biggest Tunisian cities with potable and irrigation. Therefore, despite the large and diversified natural and agricultural resources, the food processing rate is still very little and does not exceed 20%. The region annually produces about 1.1 million tons of cereal. That is about 55% of the national production. This asset opens very important investment possibilities in food, natural, and agricultural product processing. The four provinces of the region also contribute nationally to 30% of milk and 40% of meat production, given the availability of rich and extended pastures and the possibility of growing fodder in the region. The region produces more than 320,000 tons of milk per year. The processing of these large amounts of milk is still under 50%. Therefore, the region is still in need of new investments in processing, drying, and exporting of this product.
الشركة هذه تم بعثها في الشمال الغربي بالذات نظرا لما تزخر به الجهة من مكونات هامة في منظومة الحليب. كذلك فيها ما يعادل 30,000 تقريبا مربي أبقار اللي خلاها معناها تتصدر إنتاج الحليب في الوقت الحالي. دخلنا في برنامج تأهيل المنتجي ومربي الأبقار، وذلك معناها من خلال زوج برامج هامين. البرنامج الأولاني اللي هو نسموه فارمر بزنس سكول، وهي تجربة أولى نقوم بها في تونس، هو تكوين الفلاحين على كيفية مجاراة الإنتاج متاعهم، وحتى يتسنى لهم معناها الحصول على مردودية أكثر في الإنتاج الأبقار متاعهم. وهذا الكل يمكن المؤسسة معناها من الديمومة والتطور وتحسين الإنتاج في الجهة وتحسين دخل الفلاح في الجهة.
The 51-kilometer-long coasts offer high-quality sea products like lobsters, swordfish, and many other seafood products. Therefore, these coasts provide a good infrastructure for the production and breeding of freshwater fish and fish farming. This sector could be very promising for investors given the lack of marine fish exploitation in the region. The forest sector in the region is the richest and most promising in the country. It is considered as a strategic factor for a wide range of investment possibilities, such as medical and aromatic oils. The forest spaces cover a total area of 500,000 hectares, including 200,000 hectares consisting mainly of medicinal and aromatic herbs. These plants are exploited in the production of several medical extracts and essential popular oils, especially in the European markets. The cultivation of fruit trees, on the other hand, are experiencing a remarkable growth. The agricultural stock is enriched by the production of apples in Aruhia, cherries in Maktar, figs in Kisra and Jebba, apricots and pomegranates in Tastur, and olives in the entire region. The rate of production for fruit trees is estimated at 71,000 tons per year, which gives investors some wide opportunities to exploit these productions. The organic olive oil growth is an important value in the biological agriculture. Mijaz al-Bab region has won multiple international awards in different international quality competitions. The olive oil from Tukaber region was chosen for the best organic olive oil in the world.
الجوائز العالمية اللي خديناها هي اللي خلت معناها الطلبات تزداد من يوم إلى آخر. ما تتصورش في بالك قداش عندنا طلبات على زيت الزيتون البيولوجي نتاع المنطقة هذه. زراعة الزيتون راهي مش جديدة منا في المنطقة هذه، راهو الرومان هم اللي زارعين الزيتون وعندنا ضيعات لتو أشجار رومانية منا مازالت موجودة. احنا بالنسبة للزيتون ما ندوهوش بالكل، ما نحطولوش أسمدة بالكل، من بعد تقع الخزن نتاعو في أواني خاصة أونينوكس وإلا بولار وبعيد على الضوء وبعيد على الهواء باش ما تقعلوش أكسيداسيون.
A high quality of organic olive oil could be found in several other promising regions. Elas, Tabarsouk, Balta Bou Owain, Kesra, and many other regions are highly qualified to win the most prestigious organic olive oil awards. The scientific studies carried out by the National Bureau of Mines in cooperation with Northwest Bureau concluded that the Northwest region is rich in construction materials that can be exploited industrially due to its high profitability. These precious materials could be found in several extraction sites like marble extraction in Ain Fadil in Kef, in Beni Hazm in Siliana, and Shamtu in the state of Janduba. Unfortunately, this sector is facing many challenges. 80% of the fragmentation of this product is either made in the capital or overseas. The sand mining sector in Tejourine and Rumil are also a promising investment opportunity. These precious materials were used only in the building construction activities, although the characteristics of these sand are rich in silicates exceeding 98% and are very much needed in the crystal industry. Therefore, the mountainous areas dominating the region contains huge quantities of convertible clay, which is widely used in the ceramic industry. The region has also the most important project for phosphate sections in Seraoutain at Al-Kef state. It is a very promising project capable of providing important investment opportunities.
Donc, la particularité de ce site, pourquoi il est d'intérêt mondial? Parce que c'est une coupe complète. Par conséquent, les scientifiques ils ont pu retracer l'évolution de la Terre au niveau de cette couche. Sur 100 sites, sélectionner 10, il est le premier parmi ces 10 sites. Les analyses chimiques et géochimiques ont permis de mettre en évidence en particulier la présence en abondance d'un élément chimique qui est l'iridium, et cet élément il est absent ou rare dans la Terre, mais plutôt il est extraterrestre. Donc c'est à partir de là qu'on a conclu que la Terre a été percutée par un astéroïde il y a 65 millions d'années. Donc l'intérêt de ce site a conduit l'UNESCO à le classer comme un patrimoine mondial. On a un programme de préservation et c'est pour, en quelque sorte, promouvoir le tourisme dans la région dans le but de développer le Kef.
The ancient history of the region left its traces as an eyewitness of diversity, richness, and the deep-rootedness of civilization that occurred in the country. The historical sites in the region includes many Roman and Berber sites like Belarigia, Duga, Mactaris, and Jugarta Table that the government want to rank as a UNESCO World Heritage. Despite this historical and archaeological diversity, tourism investment in the region is still very limited to only 15% of the total exploitation of tourism resources in the region. Despite the fact that the region has an important potential, the touristic model is still limited to traditional approaches to promote handmade pottery, wooden crafts, and coral jewelry. The infrastructure is limited to a single tourist area in Tabarka and Ain Drahim, which contain a small number of hostels and playgrounds. The Northwest region has 27 hot and cool water sources used in therapeutic treatments and in many attracting investments like Hammam Bourguiba. This natural healing center became a famous destination for visitors inside and outside the country. Ecotourism based on the ecological and natural resources like Alfasia, Jabal Sarj, and Sadin can also benefit from the hot groundwater used in the physiotherapy and natural baths that offer new touristic attractions. During the last few years, the guest houses have spread in a number of mountainous and rural areas, presenting a new tourist style outside the walls of the luxury lodges. These luxurious guest houses become very popular for tourists looking for a different ambience and vibes, as well as encouraging the practice of some sports like climbing, underwater diving, or kayaking. The area is also rich in geological sites such as Ain Dhahab Cave in Siliana, which is classified one of the most important caves in the world.